Hello, Flosstube. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Denise, and this is Black Ribbon Stitch Studio, my channel all about cross stitch. Today, we are also going to talk a little bit about crochet. I just want to show you something that I have finished. And thank you so much for tuning in. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram as Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. So, hi, welcome. This past couple of weeks, it's been 2 weeks since the last time I did a video. And since then, I went to a church fashion show with my neighbors. It was really, really cute. It was an all-male fashion show. And so the guys that were in the fashion show ranged from toddlers all the way up to seniors. So it was really, really cute. And I'm so happy that I took advantage and went. It was really a lot of fun. I think I have to make a slight adjustment here. I'm so sorry, guys. I just realized that I didn't do that before I started. So, okay. It's August. That means it's still my birthday month. I am still celebrating. And to that end, I'm going to have to ask you to hold. I think maintenance is here. Hold on. So no, maintenance is not here. That was totally wishful thinking on my part. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm pretty sure you can. One of my smoke alarm batteries is dead and it's chirping. And of course, that is got to be in my top 10 most annoying noises in the entire world. So I hope they come and fix it soon. Okay, so yes, it's still my birthday month, and so my daughter took me to Orlando, which is, if you know that it is absolutely my favorite place on the planet to go. And it's not like I have a whole lot of other travel experience to compare it to, but at this point in time, it is my favorite place on the planet to go. So we normally, we've gone several times, and normally we do the whole, 6-month planning situation. That's something that I really enjoy doing. I love planning out a Disney trip, but this was something she decided, you know what, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. And so, guys, I give her all the credit for pulling this all together, making it work so well. We had such a good time. And so, here she is, with an infant and a senior citizen. So I give her so much credit for pulling this off. We went to, it was just so different than anything that we normally do. First of all, we did not stay on Disney property per se. We didn't stay in a Disney owned hotel, although we were still on Disney property. I'll put it that way. First time we've ever done that. A lot of firsts here. So we were literally a 5-minute walk to Disney Springs. It was incredible to be able to do that. We went to Universal Studios for the very first time ever. Well, I went like 100 years ago, but my kids have never gone to Universal. So we went there for the very first time ever. Then we took a break. We took a break in between and stayed at the hotel and, relaxed by the pool. And this is something that we talk about doing this on every trip and we never do it. So this was a first. And then we went to Hollywood Studios in Disney World. And then the following day, and we left. And it was just like the break that we all needed. Needless to say, guys, it was like 157 degrees. And we have talked very much about how I do not enjoy the heat. So that was something that I think I was a trooper. I dealt with it. I stayed hydrated to the best of my ability, and I dealt with it. And we really had an enjoyable time. And yes, I am going to just do a photo dump at the end of this video. I'm just gonna dump all the photos there for you guys to see. I'm so sorry. I'm getting a call. It looks like it says it's from Iran. And I'm sorry, but I really just don't know anybody in Iran. I'm so sorry. Okay. So I told you guys that the gift that I was giving myself for my birthday is a no spend month. And I just want to report back and give you an update that yes, we went on vacation to my very favorite place on the planet, and I spent nothing. Okay, that's easy to do when you have a daughter who's trying to spoil you. I get that, but still, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. I still spent nothing, so it's still going well. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. So, I want to, at this time, thank you so much for your comments. I really, really do enjoy your comments. And so, I consider this is like a little community, our little own community right here on Flosstube. And I like to keep you up to date so that everybody that watches my channel will always be caught up to date on what the rest of you are doing. So, we're going to start with what I like to say is, let's imagine you're watching a TV series and they say, last time on Black Ribbon Stitch Studio, we were talking about the fact that I went to Red Robin for my free birthday burger. And that was kind of a disappointment. And I don't even think that I told you guys at that time that when we went to check out, and they ask you to sign in so that you can get your perk. Well, let me just tell you, I feel like it was an hour that we spent trying everything on imaginable to sign into this app, and I was not able to sign into the app in order to actually get the free burger. So I had to call the manager over to let her know I couldn't do it. And it looked like this was like no surprise to her whatsoever, because she basically walked over and said, without me really saying anything, well, of course I had told the waitress what the problem was. And she basically walked over and said, okay, I'll just take it off. So, okay, this sounds like something you're used to. You weren't surprised by this at all. But I tell you all of that to say there's an update to this story. I just got another email from Red Robin. I got another email from Red Robin saying, hey, you still have until August 31st to get your free burger. So I'm wondering, guys, you think I should get another burger? Like, tell me what you think. What do you think? Like, is it even worth the hassle? And a part of me feels like that first burger should have been free anyway for what it was. But okay, tell me what you think. I mean, there's like moral issues here and so forth, but Let me know what you think. Should I go for it? Like, I went in, I changed my password, I did all that stuff. Do you think I should go get another burger? Just let me know. What do you think? Susan also said that she totally agrees with me about Red Robin. They gave up and quit going there. So Susan had a very similar experience, although I know some of you chimed in and said, wow, we've never had a problem at Red Robin. So let me know. Okay. Let me know what you think. Should I try? I don't have that much time. I don't even know if I have time to do it, but should I try to get another burger? I don't know. So I also want to thank you guys for reaching out to me about the fact that I had won a giveaway from Carolyn at Caesar Stitch. Guys, you guys are so awesome. Let me just tell you, guys are awesome. I am. Okay, let's just face it. I am so far behind at watching Flosstube videos that, like, I know I'm never going to catch up. I know I'm never going to catch up. And so I'm just trying to watch people as I can. And apparently Carolyn had called my name on a previous video that I had won this chart, and I had no idea because I didn't watch the video. Shame on me. So this time, you guys, let me tell you, I got messages in every conceivable way. I got emails. I got messages on Instagram. I got messages on Facebook, and I got comments on my video. Thank you so much, guys. I have contacted Carolyn. I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that you brought it to our attention, because I can't wait. I can't wait to get this chart. It's a cute bunny, and you guys know I love bunnies. So, and it's really cute. I had to have it. You are so right. And thank you so much for your diligence in pursuing me to make sure that I got it. Thank you so much. So as far as I know, it's on its way to me. And of course, I'm going to share it with you as soon as it comes in. Let's see. Okay, so I shared with you guys that I started this chart called Rabbit. Oh boy, glare. Sorry. I started this chart called Rabbit, and this is by what is it called? Patterns by S.A. Stitch on Etsy. Okay. And I think I kind of really like this style. Of course, I'll know better once I actually stitch it, whether I like the style or not, but you get the idea. So, Cheryl contacted me and sent me some photos of what we think is called Lemon Jar. And it is by the same designer. Wow, that word wouldn't come. It's by the same designer, except she apparently has more than one Etsy shop, because this one came from her shop called Kits by S.A. Stitch. And so what Cheryl sent me was like I said, I think it's called Lemon Jar. She finished it last year, and I'm going to insert a photo of it here. And it contains all the ingredients that she uses in her wassail every Christmas. Now, for those of you who don't know what wassail is, it is a spiced ale or mulled wine that people usually drink during the Christmas season. You think we should ask her for the recipe? Cheryl, will you give us a recipe? Tell me in the comments, guys, if you think we should ask Cheryl for the recipe. But anyway, the stitching is beautiful, but I got to show you the FFO. It is amazing. I'm going to insert a photo of the FFO here. And she finished this on a bench from Hobby Lobby and added real spices and some fake orange slices. And I'm in love and I think it's awesome. And I want to thank you, Cheryl, for sending that and sharing that with us. It's absolutely awesome. And like, this lets me know that I know that I am going to eventually purchase more charts from Patterns by S.A. Stitch on Etsy. And in fact, I'm going to I'm going to put a link to this actual chart in the description box below in case you guys also are interested in stitching that. So thank you so much, everyone, for your questions and comments. I really do appreciate it. And I think it just constantly leads to some really good conversations. So I appreciate that. Now, I'm always reaching for this chair, and I do apologize. You would think that I would have a good spot for it by now. But I can't remember everything. Okay, I was going to go on and on about how I can't remember anything, but that's it. That's not what we're talking about right now. Okay, so last video was 2 weeks ago. I only stitched on 4 projects, but one of them is a finish, and I'll be sharing that with you in a minute. Before I do, though, I mentioned to you guys a while ago that, you know, I'm crocheting like almost every night, and I'm just finishing all these projects, and I want to share them with you. But what happened was they started to pile up, and I was like, well, I don't want to do a whole video on my crochet finishes. So what I decided to do was to just take like one project or one set of projects and share them with you in each video. And hopefully this is also going to get me to go ahead and take photos of them and put them on Etsy. So the first one I want to show you is a baby blanket. It is a corner-to-corner blanket, which is, you know, one of my favorite things to make. And I love the colors of this. I love the stripe pattern. And I love the border that I put on here. I love this border. Like, I think I'm really, really enjoying coming up with, you know, my own unique border for the blankets that I make. And so I also made, with this, using the same yarn, I also made, are you ready for this? I made a beanie. Actually, guys, I made a couple of these beanies. Put the cute little fur pom-pom on top. This pattern is called the Claire Beanie. It's crocheted. And I'll put a link to this in the description box below in case you are also interested. Now, I actually made this hat in several different sizes, but my confidence about the sizes is not where I'm not very confident that the sizes are what they should be. So I have a tag in here that says that this is a 3 to 6 month size. I'm not sure about that. And then of course, every time my grandchildren come over, I forget to try them on them so that I can at least have some kind of gauge about, you know, whether I'm on track or not. But I wanted to share that with you guys. This goes together as a set, and I just think that is so freaking adorable. So that's the crochet finish. Now, my stitchy finish is dun, 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 Feels Like Home by Backwater Shop. And here it is. I started this project back in 2020. I don't know when, because obviously I wasn't taking great notes back then. But Yes, I started this in 2020. Let's see. I'm fighting the lighting again because I just can't get it together. I'm gonna try to turn this off. See what happens. If I turn it off completely. That's probably a whole lot better. Look at that. Because I have all of this daylight coming in. But look, guys, it's done. It's done, and I absolutely love stitching it. This is stitched on 25 count Cloud Lugana using all of the call for DMC. And I believe that what I'm going to do to FFO it, I am going to attempt to make a quilted table topper with this. So stay tuned. One of the things that I did want to say about this is that I feel like since I started this in 2020, I feel like it was probably... Okay, that I feel like it was probably my first, this I think was my first project on 25 count. So of course I stitched it 25 count 2/2. I don't think I will ever stitch anything else on 25 count 2/2 because in looking at this now, I can imagine how absolutely adorable it would be at half the size. If I were to stitch it on 25 count 1/1, I think that would be so adorable. Now I may have another project or two that I'm stitching on 25 count 2/2 because that they would have been started before I discovered stitching 25 count 1/1. However, I do love it. And as I said, I plan to turn it into a quilted table topper. And so that's going to be a very interesting endeavor for me indeed. Yes, it will be. So yeah. That was my, this was my focus project that I worked on for 5 days, and I'm glad that the 5 days gave me a finish. So I'm really, really happy about that. So I will show, then of course I had to choose my next focus project, and I'm going to show that as we get closer to the end. I'll show it in plans, okay? So now onto whips. I worked on Alpha Birds, and this is what it's going to look like when it's done. This is my Crossed Wing collection, and I am currently stitching this with Mackenzie at Mud Puppy Stitchery, and I have to say that I really think I'm enjoying this way more than I expect. I really am enjoying this project, and I'm always surprised. I feel surprised about, let me see if I turn this light back on. What happens? Let's play with the lights. We're only doing the video. That's professional. Maybe if I turn it down. I know my son once told me, just turn it down. Okay. Let's try that. All right. So anyway, here it is. And yeah, so I gave it a good 2-day start, which is, I'm discovering, or have discovered that I think a 2-day start is good. I feel like I've gotten some done, and I don't feel like, like it's so silly. So I will insert a photo here of where it was when I shared it with you the last time. And this is where it is now. And I am stitching this on 32 count. I wish the sun would behave. I'm stitching it on 32 count white Lugana. Using DMC, and I will be using some Vicky Clayton silk, which I haven't gotten to yet. and I love it. I love it. I love the colors. And we were talking about how here in the border, as you know, this happens with some borders, and so I think that a good mantra would just to be always count your border. Like, don't take it for granted that it's the same thing repeated over and over again, because in my lifetime that has rarely been the case. Okay, so right about here, okay, on the border you've got like 4 stitches, 4 stitches, 4 stitches. All of a sudden you've got 5. So you got to pay attention when you're doing these borders. You got to pay attention. But both of us found it, thankfully. And so this is the start of the letter A. And A is for American Everset. I'm going to show you it. I think you can barely see it, but I'm going to try. The A is for American Everset. And I actually looked it up because I wanted to see what it looked like in real life. And I will insert a photo of that here. So he's kind of a cute bird. And yeah, this is part of what's making this project so interesting to me. All of this is thanks to Mackenzie. So thank you, girl. Now, I also let you know that one of our friend viewers, Sharon Stotts, is giving away a copy of this chart. Okay, and I was able to pull a winner using the random YouTube comment picker. And the winner of this is Kelly at Don't Run with Scissors. Congratulations, Kelly. If you would get in touch with me to let me know that it's okay for me to give Sharon your mailing address, then I will do so and we'll get it out to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for participating in that. That was a lot of fun, and hopefully, Kelly, when you get it, you will start to stitch along with us as well. Okay. The next thing I worked on is, of course, Charlotte by Mirabilia, because I work on her every Monday that I'm available. So it seems as if I was only available one Monday, and that's fine because it's still getting progress. And so this is what she's going to look like when she's done. She's a dream. I'm so hooked on mirrors, guys. And so here's where she was the last time I shared it with you. And here she is now. And I'll just show you quickly where I was working. Here she is now. Yes, I'm stitching her on 32 count Cecil Lugana by Sarah from Hair Dye Fabrics, using all of the called for DMC except for the hair and skin conversion, which I have shared with you guys. And I worked really just in this area, still trying to, you know, fill in the blanks and get this done so that I can get back to that pink dress. I can't wait. I cannot wait to pick up a piece of pink floss and stitch on this with it. So that is where Charlotte is now. We're coming in. We're coming into a close. We're coming into a close on that. All right. And then the only other thing I worked on was Retreat Queen by Nora Corbett. And this was a chart. I'm going to try to insert a photo of what it's going to look like when it's done. I'll do that here. And this was given to us as a freebie at the Queen City Stitch Retreat in 2023. And I do believe that it is available on the Queen City Stitch Retreat website as a freebie right now. And so I'll insert a photo of where it was the last time I shared it with you. And then I will show you where I am now. Here we are. Here we are. She is coming along fabulously. So I'm stitching this on 32 count Nora by Grace Notes fabric. I really just want this light to go. And do I have, let me move this. Let me move the needle minder a bit. Because as you can see, she's got an embroidery hoop in one hand, and in this hand she's going to be holding a needle, which is a real needle. It's not stitched. So I was just able to get a little bit more done on her dress. And those are using, her dress is using Karen water lilies, which I had never stitched with before. And I'm enjoying that process. I'm loving the fabric. And so yeah, I'm glad I was able to get some stitches in on that. And like I said, that was, oh, this is in, I'm keeping this in a bag that was given to me by Kelly at Pages 3 Stitches. Here on Flosstube, and I'm going to link to her in the description box below because I love her and I miss her, and I haven't watched one of her videos in a while, and that's upsetting me. So I'm going to purposely link her in the description box below, and it's kind of like a reminder to myself, go watch Kelly. So you do the same thing. Go watch Kelly. I love her. And this is the beautiful bag she made for me. So there's that. Okay, now, oops, forgot to put something in. Okay, now we're going to move on to Stitchy Kindness and Happy Mail because I have some. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The first thing comes from my very good friend, Barbara. And she sent me this adorable, needle minder. Look at the bunny. I can't with you guys. I love it so much. And this needle minder is by Flamingo Toes. It is so freaking adorable. I love it. I love it so much. And she also included a gift certificate to Fat Quarter Shop. What? I love it so much, Barbara. Smooches. I love my gift. I thank you so much. So that was one thing. Really happy about that. And then the next thing is, I don't know. I love when I just get, I take the time to put things in the basket in order, and inevitably they're not in order. So that's like interesting. Anyway, I also received the autumn 2024 issue of Just Cross Stitch, And this is Stitchy Kindness because this subscription was gifted to me by my friend Pat, who she just spoils me, so this is just part of it. But okay, so let me tell you about this magazine. Guys, I think that, like, I could sit here right now and do a flip through because I want to stitch almost everything. And that never happens. That never happens with me and cross stitch magazines. I'm going to show you a couple of things. I'm going to show you just a couple of things that I actually love. I believe it's also renewal time. And for a minute there, I thought, well, you know, it's really nice. I found some really nice things to stitch, but I'm still not sure whether I want to renew. I think this magazine changed it for me. I think this changed it for me. I think I'm going to go ahead and renew. Of course, I have to remember to do it. Okay. Anyway, here's one. Look, Pumpkin Cottage. How adorable is this? This is I love it. I love it. Pumpkin Cottage. That's one. Let me see what else in here. I would stitch that. Look. Plenty of pumpkins. Yes. How about yes on that? I love it. Plenty of pumpkins. And then I want to make sure it's one that I actually would stitch. That I love so many of them that I'm passing by, but it's okay because okay, here's one. So me. Look. Fall in Love. Yes. Fall in Love. There's so much more. There's so much more in this magazine. I'm going to give you that quick little glance at the back page that shows them all really, really tiny that you probably can't really see. But I'm going to share them to you because I'm in love. I want to stitch everything. I want to stitch everything in this magazine. Oh my gosh. Pat, thank you so much for this subscription. This issue is everything. Guys, if you don't have it and you don't have a subscription, I highly recommend that you go and get your hands on that. Highly recommend that. Okay, investments in my future happiness, which is something that I purchased last month and it just came in. So I told you guys that I shared with you that I purchased Pretty in Pink, Mirabilia Pretty in Pink. And so I also ordered the embellishment pack, which came in separately, which is simply it's just beads. It's the 3 different kinds of beads that we need for that project. So I'm glad I have that. I have that, and it's all set to go. I think I've started trying to order the embellishment pack. Excuse me, guys. When I get the chart, because sometimes on occasion the embellishments are not available. Now, it's not a thing that happens all the time, but I just don't want to deal with that. So I'm like, well, in the cases where I can, when I order the chart, I'm going to just go ahead and try to get the embellishment pack as well. Another first. Okay. I was thinking, because I don't know if I said that another first about my Disney trip was that I finally, guys, we've been to Disney World so many times, and I never got any Mickey Mouse ears. And I'm telling you, it's mostly because of the overwhelm when you go in and you're trying to decide on a pair. It's like, I can't decide, so I'm going to do nothing. And I finally got a pair of ears. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Anyway, okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay. Where was I? Okay, yes. Now I'm going to announce the giveaway winners from the last video. And I was giving away a couple of things, 3 things. We have Chicken Club's Percy. And the winner of this is J.R. Cajun Cross Stitch. J.R. Cajun Cross Stitch, congratulations. Please send me an email at designmorris1@gmail.com so that you could give me your mailing address and I could put this in the mail for you. The next one was 2 quilt patterns. One of them is called Tail Feathers. And the other one is Castle Courtyard. And when I say the winner, she's not going to believe it. You're not going to believe that it's you. Brooke Workman. Hi, Brooke. Just shoot me an email to let me know that you saw this and that you know that you're a winner. And I'll put these in the mail for you. Congratulations. And then I was giving away just the cross-stitch keepsake calendar instruction booklet. I'm keeping the calendar and I'm sending you the instruction booklet, which is here. And the winner of this is Tasha at Britches Get Stitches. Congratulations, Tasha. I think I have your address, but again, just shoot me an email at designmorris1@gmail.com just to let me know that you want it, and I'll slip it in the mail for you. Congratulations. Okay, so those were the giveaways from last time. Let's see if I can keep everything together. Yes. Now, of course, I'm hot. All right. So this week we're gonna switch things up a little bit, and I actually have 5 things to give away. So rather than coming up with 5 different words for you to use in your comment, I just want you to use the number, the actual numerical number, for whatever prize you are interested in winning. Now, please also be over the age of 18 so that you can legally give me your mailing address. Please be a subscriber. Please be in the U.S. And please do not use the word giveaway or free or prize or anything like that in your comment. In this case, just use the number of the thing that you're interested in, and that is what I will search for on the YouTube random comment picker. But this I have a question for you guys. I've been thinking about this for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there and let you tell me what you want. When I choose giveaway winners, I check to the best of my ability whether or not you are subscribed. Very often, I choose people who I can't tell that you're subscribed. What I want to know from you is, do you want me to tell you that you're not subscribed? Maybe you know you're not subscribing. That's fine with you. And in that case, that's fine with me too. But if you think you're subscribed, but I think you're not, do you want to know that? Just let me know. Anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program. Okay. So you got that? We just go by numbers. There are 5. And just put the number in your comment. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. All right. Number 1. Chicken Club Penny. This penny is number 10 of 12 in the series. And that is number 1. Number 2 is Fall Harvest, which was part of the Fat Quarter Shop Stitch Quarterly. It's also a whip of mine. I have started stitching on this. And so this is a copy for you. And this is number 2. Number 3 is a quilt pattern. I'm going to tell you, I looked at this for a really long time to see whether I wanted to keep it or not. A really long time. This one is called Alpine Blooms. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I can see this made with so many different fabrics. And so this is number 3. Number 4 is Stackables October. Number 4. And number 5 is Celebrate with Quilts by Lisa Alexander and Susan Aki. And it's a big one. And it is chock full of amazing quilts. So if you're interested in this, please just use the number 5 in your comment. And so those are the giveaways for this week. I wish everyone a good luck. Good luck. Okay. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to sending these out to you. I think I still have some giveaways sitting here that I haven't sent out, but that's because I was on vacation, and I know that you guys are going to give me grace on getting the giveaways out to you. So, good luck, everyone. Just use those numbers, 1 through 5. And so, let me talk about my plans that are coming up, which includes the next focus project that I pulled, which is Home Sweet Home by It's So Emma. Home Sweet Home. This is another one that I started so long ago. I had no clue. I had no record of when I started it. I had to dig. I had to really, really dig, guys. So it looks like I started it on or around April 7th, 2021. Okay? And it's being stitched on 14 count Aida, Aqua Aida, using the called for DMC. This is only how far I got. And at this moment, hold on. Here we go. At this moment, I'm hoping that this is the top, because that's where I put the needle. I hope that's how it works. We'll see. So yeah, I am going to start stitching on that, and I'm planning to stitch on it for 5 days. So that is my next focus project. So my birthday's coming up. It's on the 26th. I have plans with friends. I think I have some plans with family. It's going to be fun. I'm just going to continue to enjoy myself and enjoy the fact that it's my birthday the best way I can. And I mentioned to you guys that I have a couple of stitch alongs coming up with friends that I won't be starting until September. So we have the Bougie Flower Cat with Kelly at Don't Run with Scissors, which at this moment, I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that one because, as I said, I haven't even bought the chart yet. And I have to catch up with Kelly to see how far she is on it. I have no idea what's going on. So I have to do some investigating with that. And then we have the Mary Engelbright Be Happy that I'm going to be stitching along with Amy of Renewing Stitches. And Linda has decided that she wants to join us. She went out and bought the book. So Linda is going to be stitching along with that. Yeah, that's it. So my next Flosstube is going to be in 2 weeks. It's going to be after Labor Day. So I will tell you now, enjoy your celebration. Be safe. Just don't forget to think about the other people around you. I want to take a moment to thank you for buying me a coffee. Those of you who choose to support my channel in that way by clicking the link that I have in the description box below, buy me a coffee. I use all of that money to help with the shipping of giveaways. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Please do remember to give this video a thumbs up count. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and please do leave me a comment. And so I am going to go ahead and close this video out with words of inspiration as I try to do on every single video. But first, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to you guys for allowing me to fulfill my purpose, which is to be an uplifter of others. So many of you have messaged me in so many different ways, letting me know how much you appreciate these words of inspiration. And you have no idea how grateful I am that it is helping you as much as it is helping me. So I want to thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. I could not have received anything better from you than that. So this week's words of inspiration are: today will never come again. Be a blessing. Be a friend. Encourage someone. Take time to care. Let your words heal and not wound. See you next time. Love you. Clicker. Well, guys, after all these years and longest trips to Disney World. I finally got my very first pair of Mickey Mouse ears. Thank you, Desi. Thank you. This is for my birthday. Thank you, baby. I'm so glad that you can see this. This is Korean barbecue poutine that I just got at Disney Springs. Now, this is our second time coming back to Disney Springs, but we've been here since Thursday. Hands down, this is the best thing I've eaten yet. And my granddaughter Maya got the loaded fries. She says it's also the best thing she's had since we've been here. It is, for me, it's a full meal, and it was $10. So, don't forget to tell them about those street corn. Oh, yes, and my daughter just reminded me to tell you about the street corn that we had from the food truck, also in Disney Springs, that was amazing. So, you guys, sometimes you gotta really search out the good food, and it's not necessarily always at the expensive spots. See you later, bye. All right, so when we're talking about Disney ducks, this is what we're talking about. Look at how Mama brought her babies over so they could have something to eat. That is so cute. I love them. Where are you going? That must be Donald. She's just patiently waiting. She's like, do what you do, because this is it.